yen is a basic carbe into money sani mano. Yen fan shayen unkola addition so that a chinebi say ye knew what unkola bet me abe on mine. And second, I buy no so a rule. I think say at this point no we need a national dialogue on education. Yen maintenance as a Ghana for whether yen is MP or PPP or PNC yen tenancy yen fa dwen yen a kwan ben bet me afa so ama Ghana for addition akoye.
Okay. For any Dr. Samson Obedapia in a Casafa education, and there will be in so ama entiasiaba or home enti aka womwa. Woman a shisha mrane my normal implement it and rani be a walk young women's policies near the any monose or more implementation. I won't imagine a home semi be saying a yanni here see a becum and yes, we are a member a matrix say and I am a new co ye yaman your semontino. The ya can say and I was saying a debit. I was a judgment and into your mind, no cabin near Cabia, not in I could be on Kruma. Now, one year to me, acquainted. Yet in Commodity University, I'm Brakam fix the country and demonstration, a demonstration put one more edgy signatures as a signatures and so I can say for set your best science constitution because one much time go ye constitution a Sakawa constitution and your money will no and why ye move bebre into trust and society ever in his idea bebre course me Brakwame any Avram Bemoshe ebetna se na wo madi nkobo ede afa ho nkoba hodo bebre na so so aka wachire ya o ma tena se wo mo ede ho asem ede da monti yemfa we nsi ha ofensi ha ehumasua de ye ntwa so ye bekoso a ye de humasua ho nkobo enti bre bia ye humasua ho asem bebe bia so no ye hye mbose ye ne doctor betena se na ya to asa nkobo no eso ye hwe ho sime ya ba ye ba nkobo aka che de beso so.
Welcome to the Royal Dazzle Event Center. With a lush and well-maintained lawn and garden, you are assured of the best serene and comfortable atmosphere to organize all your family and social events. Live the royal moments here with friends and family. The hosting capacity of 600 to 800 people makes Royal Dazzle the most versatile of places to host weddings, parties, funerals, conferences, concerts, and many more. Create your memories with us. Call us for inquiries on 055-814-8585 or 024-620-2144 or pass by and speak to any of our friendly staff. Locate us at Maijon, close to Zoom Lion headquarters. Royal Dazzle Event Center, creating memories.
If I cry na menyisika, etia ye mefui.
Ehin fa na menya bosia, edia tre medjuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre, miye bosia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yema kwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hye ahodo bi te se dwadifo obosia, ekukro bosia, susu account. Eni da so wo ho savings account. Me bada chain savings account. Ene de keka ho. Suhum Rural Bank was 03422919896. Na won so wetumi aka se.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka una.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. natural mineral water. Simply natural.
Right, Romana, Yatena said that and Koma Minia Poma Edi Efa Yadisha Hon 7 year twice was in Ra. As some betu West Africa a year examination council WAEC or more a year and centrifugal Sherman and centrifugal Sherman no year on the back of Asema education watch Edibetu just say yen sorry ya may tree a B a leaky. Now West Africa Examination Council yes answer Jeffon share one because Sasam no yemon to go if they nyina so bien ho na ekwan education watch for air fast one or more person omo ya na omo de efie bi kan afen so omo person omo ya na omo de ayam hihye bi kwa eba na education watch for omo nyina so bi ana omo nyina so no ene den ena afen so wa bra Sasam ya ba omo time wurawura mo omo de Sasam we abeto dwanom na yate WAEC for afamu de no edie ne yebeye sede beye a wo mo dance die no mo wo no a ebetima boa na ensohwe a ye mayi twa bibia beye krogen no kwa be so no mo befa na bibia to din sankomo no ye ba bedi nyame ncha de opani bi abetra se Kwesi Nimo Junior wono na programs officer Emma Africa Education Watch ejanimo ma chene te say
mejo so na me adom ni ahwe ye ntie ho ye
enkomo de be jaso pempen na ye be kono ni edi kan ehefa ena mukohu ye ekote ye se ensohwe na ye ma na etwere no eliki
yo ni edi kan mechia ahwefo ne tiefo nyina yetene say about the issue of exams leakage enye ne shase and so if we the age of social media since 2013 social media leakage of exams questions akosropa now on the backdrop of your WASI 2020 report, I launching this year. No, I was about 2020. WASI no much na same proof of leakages. By na numpo de any questions in kwana leaky and emum examiners details in so leaky count. And no na year twice not this year WASI 2021. No, year cost wire home monitoring. Na ebe one say WAEC since I launch year 2020 was the report no. The statement of the issue here was in the regard say there was no leakage still.
But wait the na mo say abano. Okay.
Was still in the regard say there was no leakage. Enra omo be issue statement at a press conference. It stated other issues aside leakages. Into no senka Friday paper na leaky ama Africa Education Watch anka. In WAEC enhu eson fast was say omba be assure the nation say 2021 was year ye betray ye de niama atoto akwa
ono na me pesa meto ase o ka say Friday paper ni leaky ya e din ni leaky
leakage no podi ye nka ho asem bebre food and nutrition paper 3 more practicals they were supposed to write it at 1:30 p.m. on Friday at 11:08 a.m. any who questions need be social media or call your Facebook page, a verified
social media
Telegram page. Or share 2020 was report. You will list some Telegram pages or more daily questions no also. Into here Facebook, your verified Facebook accounts now the details of leaked paper no, a screenshot of a time a leak here and a die a leak here ahead of the 1:30 paper and after paper no so no in your question paper no almost solve it on the day nankasa. At the count into here the leaked paper and the questions that were supposed to be solved at 1:30 on Friday.
Okay, so what do you most asemi a wo kan ya wo friend no leaked paper no and now why for year mo send phone share mo no mo kire say e ho no mo nche dante ade bi ase because na ye anamon bi omutu ano no beboa enso he no wo de yentie ensem no mo kan no na ye ba ya ton komo no so wo de tie we
paper no anansɔhwɛ na yɛ ne sɛ aba abɔnten empo ansa na nkwala no ebenya paper no atena ase na ɔmo ayɛ nsɔhwɛ na ɛgye sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkyerɛ sɛ eliki so de abrɔfo broni bɛka no na de ayɛ ka ne sɛ ɛnte sa bisa sɛ de ba out no yɛ nia broni bɛka sɛ instructions ana sɛ nhyehyɛeɛ a ɛsɛ a teacher for enya na ɔmo de etu nkwalaa no fo sɛ deɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ nsɔhwɛ na nka nti nea ɔde ba abɔnten na nyɛ paper no ɛyɛ instructions to teachers ɛna ɔde ba abɔ na wa yɛasɛm a yɛne no wɔn sɛ wɔnya abotrɛ hwehwɛ mu wɔhu na yɛka sɛ woyɛ saa no a na akɔyɛ sɛ sɛbi woayɛ panyimbɔne kakra wama anxiety aba wɔhu nti no wo da so bɛn bi adi sɛ nyɛ sɛ bi a pɛ na wopɛ ne yie na mmom no akɔyɛ sɛ wopɛ ne yie nso no ɛkwan bi so na akɔyɛ sɛ wosɛe no moma yɛnya abotrɛ because wosɛe no wobɛgye sɛ wosɛe waayɛ din o rekɔkɔ wie akyi no na yɛsɛe ɔman no din ama international community.
Iti we West African Examination Council omo explanation of the mind say krata na momo say eye food and nutrition paper leak no eye instruction a no mo de ma acheche for no said be omo hu said ye ensohwe no ebesi akọ na nye ensohwe na ankasa mo mu susu mu na na say wo mo hwehwe mu no mo pa che say leak
ni ono eka no say ni allegation ankasa eye no the particular paper na yeka say leak na omotro no saada no enye no ho response no ma no
na the oka say instructions
na me che say ona enra e posti all pictures nyaaye questioner e leaky time e leaky enye picture keke na download ya na say bisa a screenshot of the pasted question paper on the Telegram platform and nipa be over thousands na was so nti e wo ho
over thousands o me ho am
market questions. Obi market questions. But the entire case entry asem no bebre with why can say asem etia. Wo nyina so a de kan wasem a unchechiro mu bebre.
Omo din no fi.
Na ye che say.
Mo adwempo bi se mo pese mo koso anxiety ni fear and panic. Sa adwempo na mo wana.
Your target enye WAEC. Because all those say WAEC ye employee of government. A no na hwe examination so no. Ye ni di quality and integrity of our assessment systems. And na any DHA. Say yeba say in social ahetron wo memu ha no. Ehun bebenyam na edimu na chinebi ukita wasi certificate ankoba say bia afie bia questions leaking wasi certificate na ukita no kwa no endimu.
But bibisa ba won't me into anamo without involving WAEC. To say the nana WAEC panini kano. Mwenya abotre entia omo na so anhwe nsemu na mutu mirika na mode beto e mountain so wonyini se no na be ma omo kra adwense bi a adwen foforo bi etai ne mo ye na chi adenti na mo antwe WAEC fa adwen ensi so ana mo ye
netene se e ba ye ne WAEC nkita hodi a WAEC susu se abrebi a ebe ye recommendation to omo no ana se ye betia omo asem so no ye attack omo. Sana ye ne WAEC relationship na koye. Nanso ente sa because in the education sector no obi ampeni year obi abeka na no atum. Nti nka ye mfa the process IFM ede ye wasi 2020 report no. In that report no ye issue recommendations to WAEC ankasa on the security of the question papers. And issue recommendations to the Ministry of Education, GES, and all other stakeholders. Send a beya, my assessment system need dimu. Into targets, no, and you say, be a dana, so why I can't say MSA.
No, but you can't do without WAEC.
We are not doing without WAEC. That is why we dedicated some recommendations to WAEC directly. Ebine saying, about exams questions leakage. Abrebia is here WAEC my as I say, in free of neighbor. The questions don't leak from WAEC's strong room. It leaks from the depots en route or on their way to the exam centers. And when I say in the midst of an nipadodo na omonsa ekeka questions no so kan ho because last year the 2020 was a report. Ohwe picture e dey to mu na. Ohwa na say WAEC for omoraba na omode questions no to mu. E da ho na e dey question paper na to just say ate ano ansa na edru bebia wo say edru. Nti obi nya ho eye saade no ansa na question paper na nkasa na ye cheche ena nanu die nso a ye hwe so it was at a time na enu kwan say ye question paper na no nti nyema 2 ena na recommend am WAEC say in the light of leakages of the exam questions, to secure the questions, a recommendation they make more. Say, I'm on digitize the question value chain. And saying, and then himself free Wi-Fi, or SHS baby. In Sinisania Bay, and Kobanesa baby, I had the question A to coin free crime. I call on minor fanning in the yen send encrypted emails to all centers, and the printers normally go on. Internet no center no. In my friend in that that should be 30 minutes before the start of the exam paper. And according to YX instructional exam regulations, 30 minutes to the paper, students are supposed to be seated. Until at that time, they send the questions from YX strong room. From YX strong room, honoma must the question in free honoma in leaky, and 30 minutes before the paper, now my friend at Snasino. We send this question now in the presence of all supervisors and students. Your printed questions, not a check. A biome.
But our system we didn't just say foolproof because and said ya bear for video nim die no as ya train baby a yedru no obi betimi hack sa system ya wo answer
so why am I the assurance say questions nim free on strong room in leaky and from time immemorial no confirmation no say questions in leaky from YX strong room, but then it does leak from the depots to the exam centers. And so the questions are coming from YX strong room straight to the exam centers without any human element. We can be assured of that security of the questions. In a biome, a baby a better question papers are no. There should be the presence of a YX supervisor, an external supervisor from YX. And so now, Adeba na pese who free YX, and they say, in the presence of the number of centers I want, do we have equal number of supervisors? Because you know, some supervisors are supposed to cater for like 3 schools. And at every point in time, we have 1 school to supervise the opening of the question papers. Other 2 no only
but we a hard copy. But in the case of
we are given the recommendations both ways.
Right.
So who is about the other ones are both are feasible, but then one can be done in place of the other. We can even do both at a point in time.
But at a point, why deny my allegation? At the end, the beya, a beboa, ama mwasem ne jina, amietima pen upon my sibra. For instance, assembly say, ba, when you win him, why and our bona money?
The America no.
Answer the question.
Why denial of
says, yeah, it's the why bona money?
It is the Ministry of Education that is in charge of policy reforms in all sectors of education in the country. They are aware, and
they are aware. Saying
they were at the time of the leakage. We informed them of what we had found, and later today we are having a presentation to the Ministry of Education in the same regard. Friday now, 11 o'clock now, we were engaging. We were also engaging the Ministry of Education. We are aware of the processes that reforms go through, and we know who initiates reforms, which is the ministry. But
who said the Magi and I said expose my bit to me to say why I can. We
are talking about WAEC denial. We are talking about WAEC denial without talking about evidence now. Because WAEC
I didn't think evidence.
Oh, there be evidence. Then free.
Free here.
And free. Senke free. Why? Inka oshe screenshots ne try na.
But the evidence are more money right?
We have a monitoring team for WASI 2021, and I'm also evidence idea to Jana. And as at the time, I pay over 4,000 people had reached that particular post, which is the highest. It means people are interested in the quality of exams. Into send a medical case and pay it. Ni so I make that assertion. For all to see.
Mamma idea is say yemfa wire for a statement no more issue no. Yemfa to screen so na yendi nkomo kakra. We say our attention has been drawn to statement by West Africa where Momo statement na musi you know. And I'm okay can say we say a screenshot of the question is attached as it appeared on the platform together with the actual questions that appeared in the examination as recommended in our WASI 2020 report. We call for increased security of YX question papers. They said the whole canon from the depot to centers and digitization of questions transmission process to minimize, if not remove, human elements involved. Because already medical account the possibility of hacking, even when it comes to digitized way, so in terms of transmitting.
But be aware of the time frame I suggest to know. So 30 minutes. Within that time, in my friend Atanase. In the 2020 was in the Kade Senior High Technical School. Yache invigilator be at the time almost questions now, so they know what is coming before the students sit. No more course of video, but at the time students are seated, there is little room, so we are minimizing the tendencies of the questions leaking while protecting the security of the questions as well. Until one-sided at the end, and a recommendation at the bank, the Nema Ekekao, to check it 30 minutes to the exam paper. No, according to exam regulations, students are meant to be seated.
Where a recommendation will be to be recommended, BB.
So it was surprising. So it is interesting to note that.
I suppose or what ATU. I mean, media
in America say, send your cars as a people or ATU. In the face of recommendations they're making in reports na I be building on it this time around. WAEC hasn't spoken to any of them. And so when you say allergy say questions nearly key essential proof no, almost by straight to deny. I'm saying over the years no over and everyone say post show because what kind of statement now it makes reference to attachments. Attachments in the way
and then they post no.
And now so be who so recommendations they make why can en kasa and so questions they leak here no they are quick to refute it.
Help myself and that has always understand they ma post to a more page no so no saying the city twa for each day. But just tell us.
Said there were statements no more. Yeah, show the screenshot of the leaked questions on the social media platform. I Telegram page.
It's not just a question I travel for you. I to Telegram page no so.
And only leakage now you know. And that was at 11:08 a.m. That's about 2.5 hours to the paper.
And now
1:30. So our question crowd na and I'm of exams no wie no. Yeah, they told you mature no. And it was the same thing.
Yeah, why I care friend instruction
I say instructions to teachers.
Yes.
And also but I say instructions supposed to be out there. So that is not a problem. But paper no mature no sad that no 1:30. That is what we put out there that it has leaked at 11:08 a.m. Which is over 2 hours and almost 2 hours 30 minutes to the set time the paper was supposed to be written. And no one sem na ye can why somebody be engaging on that front because all the time no. And you say we are interested in questions leaking. Yeah, per se so no. Nti abrebe e beka ho asem bia na ye recommendations na ta ato. Esan say ye ntimi embo asem so say asem we esi na ye nja na trasa e ba sana sa wa ka se ye say na adwuma odibem. Nanso asem a ya ka no na ye de ehu imuaye anase ehu solutions aka ho. And no say ye nim bibia ubetimi aye because you want start enye Ghana hankwa na ye exams. Your international best practices are why can kasa say odiso e de any assessment. It's no be na recommend man say on but abrebia no aye beba no the defensive posture of why can na mboa.
Enkura omo twen sohwe awofo a omoma etwen sohwe. Saa semi amakofa be ya mudi atudwa mo twen say ye bepe ne pomasi gbede no. Omo hunu ne say.
Omo hunu ne say e wo say nyina ye ni ko ho na ye ni ku the exams system and as the assessment system na o man mu ha no se ne be ya owofo asam ne nimu fifre di ahwe ne be school na abofran so akotena school more than 3 years for a period of time akotro exams na ebi onumpo se bi ordinity eno sua ne yie no de kotro na so enam se enema ba ku menu bi ensisim na questions eliki ye na akoba ne se afie bia eba ne senti no na de ono kosua de na ordinity culture so hwe no okura certificate a enam se wasi certificate baby wasi questions eliki no na certificate ni yembu inteno na wase awofo ema ya adwen ko ho na ye push it to WAEC ye push it to the Ministry of Education ni GS ani ona waka ho ye de reform your assessment system no mo monim ku ho na enimanimu ya ye pe ne pomasi bre ne recommendations are ye make no so ye fa ni ndi eche de ye wo mu no yɛmfa deɛ ebetumi ayɛ ho adwuma no so yɛnyɛ
fa ho to tebea awofo wom sabre wan asɛm ne yɛmfa no sɛ yɛ nokorɛ wayɛ kefo ka sei mo so mo ka sei yɛso yɛma no enka nkɔ ne yɛpɛ eti yɛnyɛ dai
wayɛ ke n'adwuma na ɔyɛ ɔno ɔbɔ n'adwuma ho
n'adwuma ne sɛn
n'adwuma ne sɛ ɔbɛ conduct exams ɛwɔ man mu ha because yɛ adwuma yɛ de ama no so
ɛna mo so mo yɛ dai
ɛna yɛn so yɛ education policy advocacy organization a yɛn ni di bibi a ɛfa wɔn mesua ho bia wɔ man mu ha na deɛ yɛ no yaka sɛ last year questions bi eliki yɛ nso ɛbra amɔfra no kɔɛ no wayɛ bɔmɔden change questions no ɛno no hwɛ report no ɛbɔ aba so wɔn because they took swift action nti yɛ sɛ bia yɛ pɛ bɔne no nko ana aka ɔmo yɛ papa ne yɛhwɛ kan nti enim sɛ ɛwɔ mu because ɔmo ka kyerɛ yɛ sɛ questions ne leaking from mo nti sɛ leaking from mo ha yɛ kyerɛ mo sɛ beebi yɛ fa leaking no sei na ɛbɛfa na esia no sɛ na ɛbɛ ɔwofo bi te baabi a onim sɛ ɛnkɔba ne sɛ obi nti ɔno ne sika a wetua ɛde ahwɛ ne ba na abɔfra nso te baabi nim sɛ wesua adeɛ na nkɔba ne sɛ obi nti ɔno nso na adesua no osua de kɔtwerɛ ne exams na ɔde ne ti ɛkɔtwerɛ na exams na ɛkɔsɛ
iti asɛm no ne krakrakra ne sɛn I mean yɛpɛ buayɛ yɛpɛ solutions my recommendation ne ho nkorɔ no ba but ɛbɛkɔ akɔsi sɛn
we are inspired by Ministry of Education ne aban teaching on commitments to ensuring the quality and credibility of assessment ɛwɔ ɔman nti na abrebia na yɛ pinchen the Ministry of Education na ne ɔmo adi nkitahodie sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a nsesaeɛ anaasɛ papaya a yɛn nyinaa yɛpɛ no ebetumi aba sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a yɛkɔ yɛ nim no ebetumi eduru mpɛmpɛnso a yɛbɛtwerɛ exams wɔ ɔman mu ha na ehu sa akɔkoro gyin ɛno saa no yɛn ɛbɛyɛ yɛ de ɛba saa na ɔman mu ni nyinaa obiara bɛtɔ ne yɛn ɛsan sɛ deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛde toɔ no yɛde ato hɔ ɔma nneɛma ɛkokɔ ne yie
bɛnɛ no ɛbɛrɛ ne yɛtumi achieve saa deɛ no wɔ abere a mo ma asɛm so a yehunu si yajimu ndio si yanyimu yanyimu ndio why can so no hwe nsɔhwɛ no so ba then ono so ka bibi foforo nanu a me ne why fotena saa ye adwumadie so ane edi nkɔ bibi so mo sɛ o matwe mo aban wo mo sɛ da bɛya o betimi ne mo ayɛ adwuma saa nkutawudie no wɔ hɔ
saa nkutawudie ne de sɛ denti a ɛwɔ sɛ yenya saa collaboration no ɛyɛ sɛ yɛ nyinaa yɛ paade kɔ ɛne why can nyinaa because menye sure say why press conference obey na nano no person or yes press conference based on leakage of exam questions menye sure say no person or that particular press conference the entire Americans are say why person obey press conference on person obey because yeah throw exams na questions are leaky na mum to assure the public of the security of questions and I am so yen person abre bi e ma ya no so bia na yenya leakage bi a ye de betudwa na emum ye nyina ye pese at the end of every exams period no yen hu ne say the question papers were secured, the process was smooth, there was no leakage anywhere, and also we had systems in place to ensure say the particular session or the section of exams na yatron it was secured. Until at the end of the day, the issue was a certificate. We are hoping that the political commitment ministry may make it through the government. You know, that same collaborative effort from WAEC and the Ghana Education Service and all other stakeholders. There's also assessment system problem here. No,
but I say, Ejakwesi Nibo Junior, one of the programs officer, Emma Africa Education Watch. Now, on a day a year in Shemubi Abetuja, Efa and Sohaya Yemei. Etre ye may want to asosuku etre say e bi abeto mountain so West Africa Examination Council say sasem na a month to go but one year waka no omugu so mo pem so said be ya ne tene no ebeda ne ho adi e wo yen so yo emu san komo we yen fancy am sure say in the coming days no ye be san ba so na the larger picture of said ye see yen so ne said ye adwene nyina akwa say ukosuku a yen so passing kwa na ebetimi amo akọ wanim no me sure say dako ye bepebre na ye di san komo no kwasi da asefa se onya bre e ma ya no play san so ye da mu nyina ma se me ne amma poma checheku e na ye di dwumadie yi ebre o ye Tonton San San dwumadie yi ebre o kira no pa don sia na fa ye be sa hia na ya buru Tonton San San ni mu na ma san nyina ate ensem no Tonton San San ni ye be sa hia